This is Celestial Horizons, Shattered Sleep, an interactive podcast where you can influence how the story develops. Currently, each episode of this podcast is followed by thoughtful, nuanced discussion by audience members like yourself. Those discussions go on to influence the actions that the characters of the podcast will take. You can be a part of this discussion by joining us on our Discord server. A link to it can be found on our website at www.celestialhorizons.io. We'd love to see you there. And really, the quality of the comments we receive from the audience is absolutely remarkable.
Spook Communication System. Powering on. The Schlenken Particle Monitoring System. Active. Quantum Transducer. Online. Communication link established.
The year is now 2373, and you have been cryogenically frozen and shunted over 1,200 light-years away by means of a one-way trip through a wormhole. The mission? To establish a colony at the edge of known space. But after traversing the wormhole, your ship, the Ark Lyravea, suffered massive damage from being pummeled by debris from the edge of Kepler-62. The engineering team has been working tirelessly to repair the vessel and address the concerns that have popped up in the meantime. Their actions will determine who, if anyone, survives the journey, and will set the stage for the future of the colony and the generations of people that will live there. Previously, the crew discovered that they had lost most of their supply of a vital substance, referred to as cryojuice, which is necessary to safely enter cryogenic stasis. With a limited number of doses, only a few of the almost 300 people currently awake on the ship will be able to go back into cryostasis. The rest of them will be doomed to live out the rest of their lives on the ship as it travels to their destination. Hope still remains for a resupply, should the communication systems be repaired. Perhaps they can arrange for Earth to send them more in 5 years' time. But until they know if that is possible, the crew has been left to figure out who to put back to sleep and who to keep awake.
Login successful. There are 4 new messages available. First message, from Acting Chief of Engineering, Hollis Saberhagen.
I'm pretty sure that anytime I send you a message through here, you all think, oh great, how badly are we boned now?
Hey, we're not allowed to bone!
You are correct, Steward. Nobody is allowed to bone. Anyways, there has been an interesting development on one of the decks. It sounds like it's a group of... maybe you should just hear it for yourselves.
Pre-recorded message now playing.
Chief Saberhagen, this is Propulsion Engineer Anatolio Elwood.
Hey, Owen, I can see on one of the cameras that there's a group of engineers congregating. Anna pinged them as your people, and they're not by the mess hall. Is there something going on over there that I haven't been informed of?
No, everything in the area is functioning, and everybody is fine too. But I did want to talk to you about something.
I'm all ears.
Some of my people are worried that the captain doesn't have our best interests in mind. And I think you feel the same way.
I think that the captain has the best interest of the colony
Yeah, for the best of the colony. Everything is fine down here, boss. They're just chatting, that's all. I'll see that they all disperse soon. Thanks for checking in.
End of pre-recorded message.
This isn't the first time that something like this has happened. I keep getting pinged by a certain group of minor engineers that were gathered on one of the decks requesting a private audio channel. They told me it was for team coordination, but they never explicitly said it, but I think they know about the limited cryojuice. In fact, I'd put good money on it. That's the only thing I can think of that would cause this kind of awkward tension and lead to this kind of whispering. I really hope it wasn't any of us who let something slip. True to their word, though, the group dispersed not long after, and I haven't received any new pings from them. Will you all keep an eye out for people congregating? I'm not trying to police or micromanage here. I just want people to be safe. Still no word from the captain about any of their plans on how they're handling it. But hopefully that changes due to some good news for you all. Thanks to Dr. Charbonneau and the 2 comm specialists that were woken up, we've gotten Spook up and running and now have contact with Earth. I'll see that I bounce anything important that comes through to you all. Additionally, we've got the internal monitoring systems online again. The central networking is sitting at 53% operational, and the first phase of engine tests has been completed. We're still drifting, yes, but we should be able to remedy that soon. Sensors work is still underway. We've built up a fairly extensive list of parts for Earth to send us, if they can get us something at all. Stay tuned for further updates, and thank you all for your hard work. And, enjoy the extra desserts given to us by HR as a thank you for everything we're doing. Yay.
End of message. Second message. Special attachment from Acting Chief of Engineering. Spook System Communications Transcript. This message is classified and should not be shared with anybody not among the original recipients of the message. Note from Hollis Saberhagen. This is the response from the GNA station Haumea 1, the home base for the Celestial Horizons program. 2. Ark Lyravea Hypatia mission. From Flight Director Mackenzie Chamberlain. Captain Aoman, kudos to your engineering team for doing such an effective job under such partners regarding your request for a resupply. We have begun to assemble the supply drop, and will be putting it on an automated vessel, designation Keetmir, so named for the dog that watched over the 7 sleepers as they dreamed for 300 years, according to Muslim tradition. Keetmir will contain a complete resupply of Sculpin antifreeze protein solution, and then some, in addition to a large number of spare parts as requested by your engineering teams. Liminal Star will be able to send this resupply to you in approximately 5 years. By then, we assume you will have accurate sensors information, and your engines will be fully functional. As you consider this option, remember that there is a very large margin of error in the usage of unanchored wormholes. We cannot accurately predict where it will appear relative to your current position. It may fall hundreds of years away from you, which would negate any value for the mission it may produce. Given the nature of the wormhole, your engine capabilities, and the capabilities of Keetmir, we estimate a 4.5% chance of having it appear within 50 AU of your position. This does not take into account the time you will need to locate Keetmir with your telescopes, which may add even more time to this mission. Should it arrive farther away than 50 AU from your location, we believe it would be useless, as the time it would take to retrieve Keetmir would be longer than the life expectancy of the crew you are trying to save. Let me reaffirm, we are willing to take this chance, and are currently working with our partners in cryogenics to extend the amount of time that the families of your passengers will be allowed to stay in cryostasis. We are in the process of seeking government assistance in paying the extra costs that will be associated with this. Our people will be working around the clock to get Keetmir ready and searching for any chance we have to increase the odds of this resupply mission being successful. That being said, please seriously consider if waiting 5 extra years and drastically increasing the financial cost of the mission is worth a chance that small of it being helpful. As I mentioned before, you will have our full support, regardless of what you choose. Please let us know once you have deliberated with your crew. Good luck, and Godspeed. End of message. Third message. Hollis Saberhagen.
I trust you all heard the response from Earth, and... well... shit. It's... oh, you know what? No. This needs to be addressed now. I'm gonna talk to the captain.
End of message. Fourth message. Anthony Worthing, Acting Second Deputy, Chief of Engineering.
This is not Anthony Worthing. He is letting me use his comms.
I'm still here, and I'm just fine. I just really think you guys should hear them out.
My name is Anatolio Elwood. I speak now representing many of our fellow crew members. I am speaking from the comms room, and I'm here with several dozen like-minded crew members, in addition to Dr. Charbonneau and his assistants. We will not be leaving until our demands are met. Seeing as the acting captain of the Ark Lyravea has refused to inform us crew members about the loss of the sculpin protein solution, seeing as they have continued to wake up personnel amidst the shortage, thus adding to the problem, seeing as they have continued to keep silent about any potential solutions to the issue, and seeing as they have not once even addressed us directly, we demand that the captain resigns immediately so we can vote on new leadership. A captain who will cease the waking of additional personnel and consult all crew regarding anything life-threatening or mission-altering. We did not sign up to throw our lives away unheard, especially given that most of us awake right now will never get to Hypatia. We demand the right to participate in the process of determining who gets to go back to sleep.
Guys?
This isn't a mutiny. It's a demand for transparency and accountability. We will not leave our station in the comms room, nor will we perform any of our duties until the captain resigns. We await official response from mission leadership. That is all.
End of fourth message. Fifth message. Anthony Worthing.
Okay, this time it's actually me. Look, sorry if that was a breach of protocol to give Elwood access, but they were persistent. I know that's a lot to take in, and I can understand if not everyone is on board, but I don't know. I think they're making a lot of sense. We need to at least hear them out. They're serious about it. They've barricaded the causeways leading to the comms room. They've gotten access to the closest security and grabbed...
New priority message. Acting Captain Zachary Ailman.
Like hell. I've heard your whining. Maybe you have all forgotten that hundreds of thousands of other lives are on the line. Take a look at the cryopods, all of them sleeping so peacefully, trusting that we will get them home. Think of every person they represent. The friends, the families frozen back at Earth waiting for their return. Think of your countrymen. The billions and billions that come from their taxes to fund this expedition. You are making a mockery of them all and asses of yourselves. So get back to work. You have a 1-hour grace period to comply. After that, all personnel who shirk their duties renounce their claim to any of the sculpin protein solution and can expect to die of old age in the brig. I will not have a mob of cowards and fools trying to run this ship by popular opinion.
End of mess. You have 13 new. You have 37 new. You have 79 new. You have 83 new messages. New priority 1 message. Hollis Saberhagen.
Hey, everyone calm down. I need everybody that is still listening to keep a level head. Seriously? Is everyone a child here?
Alert. I have lost network access and control to all Sculpin protein solution containment bays. Repeat, access lost to Sculpin protein solution containment bays.
What just happened? Anna?
Access has been manually overridden. User unknown. Storage tanks have been disconnected. Unable to access security systems.
Why?
Connection interruption detected.
Somebody planned this. Is anybody close? I need eyes on... I'm gonna go see...
New shipwide broadcast. Acting Captain, Zachary Ailman.
Well, under Section 3.2.1 of the Charter, and as the captain of this vessel, I am making some reassignments. Violetta Melendez Arias, David Archibald, Isaac Duval, Vasily Ikonov, Ryoko Amaya. As you all have military experience, report to the main security station immediately. To the rest of you, think very carefully.
End of priority message. Now playing message 1 of 113 new messages.
How dare you, bastard! We're armed, you understand? We're not afraid of any of you.
Good luck, and Godspeed.
Thank you for listening to the 4th chapter of Celestial Horizons, Shattered Sleep. To be a part of the engineering team discussion, please join our Discord server. The link can be found at www.celestialhorizons.io. There, under the ArkNet channel, you'll be able to comment on the communications in this episode and react to other people's comments. The most popular and well-thought-out comments will influence these characters in their decisions. What is the best way for the engineering heads to continue forward in this situation? Should the rebels be listened to? Should the captain be supported? Thanks for listening. For the latest Celestial Horizons news and content releases, please visit our website at www.celestialhorizons.io. This episode features performances by Elts Buckley, Orion Howard, Olivia Ockey, Chris Rollins, and Erik Rytting. This episode was written by Riley Jeffs, Marcus Richardson, and Nathan Young. Produced and edited by Nathan Young, with music by Marcus Richardson. Good luck, and Godspeed.